The Battle of Stalingrad, an epic clash that became a symbol of resilience and a turning point in World War II. As Nazi Germany advanced deep into the Soviet Union, Hitler's forces seemed unstoppable. But in the city of Stalingrad, the Red Army made a stand that would change the course of history. What strategies led to this critical confrontation? How did the tides turn in such a brutal, unforgiving battle? And what were the lasting impacts of this colossal struggle? Stay tuned as we delve into the heart of the Battle of Stalingrad and uncover the dramatic events that defined this legendary conflict. The year was 1942. The Eastern Front was a vast battleground where millions of soldiers clashed. Hitler's ambition was to seize the Soviet oil fields in the Caucasus, but first he aimed to capture Stalingrad. This city, bearing Stalin's name, held immense symbolic value. As the German Sixth Army approached, the Soviets prepared for a desperate defense. Factories producing tanks and weapons were converted into fortresses, and civilians took up arms alongside soldiers. The stage was set for one of the bloodiest battles in history. The city's strategic location on the Volga River made it a vital transport hub. Control over Stalingrad meant controlling the supply routes crucial for the Soviet war effort. Both sides understood the significance of this city, and neither was willing to back down. In the summer of 1942, the Battle of Stalingrad erupted. The Germans launched a ferocious assault, bombing the city into rubble. Street by street, building by building, the Soviets and Germans engaged in brutal, close-quarters combat. The Volga River became a lifeline for Soviet reinforcements and supplies, despite being under constant fire. Snipers like the famed Vasily Zaitsev turned the ruins into hunting grounds, picking off enemy soldiers one by one. Despite immense losses, the Red Army's resolve never wavered. They fought not just for the city, but for their homeland, and the entire world watched as the struggle intensified. The ferocity of the fighting was unparalleled, with soldiers often battling for mere inches of territory in the frozen hellscape of Stalingrad. The harsh winter of 1942-1943 brought a critical shift. The Soviets launched Operation Uranus, a massive counteroffensive that encircled the German Sixth Army. Cut off from supplies and reinforcements, the Germans were trapped in a deadly vice. Starvation, disease, and the relentless Soviet attacks took their toll. The once proud Sixth Army, over 250,000 strong, was reduced to a fraction of its original size. General Friedrich Paulus, commanding the German forces, defied Hitler's orders to fight to the last man and surrendered in February 1943. This surrender marked the first major defeat of the Wehrmacht and a pivotal moment in World War II. The Soviet encirclement was a masterstroke of military strategy, showcasing the tactical brilliance of commanders like General Zhukov. It was a turning point not only in the battle, but in the entire war, as the momentum shifted firmly in favor of the Allies. The victory at Stalingrad was a turning point. It boosted Soviet morale and marked the beginning of a relentless push westward that would eventually lead to Berlin. The Germans, reeling from the loss, began a slow, painful retreat. The battle claimed nearly 2 million lives, civilian and military alike, and left the city in ruins. Yet it symbolized the indomitable spirit of resistance and the devastating cost of war. Stalingrad became a legend, a testament to the human will to endure and overcome. The Soviet Union's victory demonstrated the power of unity and determination, reshaping the geopolitical landscape for decades to come. The Battle of Stalingrad reshaped the course of World War II, highlighting the resilience of the human spirit against overwhelming odds. Thank you for watching. If you found this story compelling, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.